Ashley, do you know what your boyfriend's blood type is?
Nope.
Not even a clue.
Dylan thought mine was O positive.
Oh, positive. Do you even know what your blood type is? I
No!
have no fucking clue.
You know what I gotta say though is I've given lots of blood though. And I've never had like a weird, oh, we really need your blood. And I've never had a weird like, oh, we have too much. Like,
Yeah.
I've never had an issue ever. So maybe we have like just generic whatever.
Yeah, because I know mom has like positive
No
or
way.
negative or something. She has like universal.
No way.
Yeah, but I don't think I do.
Oh, I gotta ask her when I drive her to work.
I fucking suck at getting my blood taken too. I don't know about you.
Oh, I don't care.
I'm a big wuss about it. Like
So
I start to sweat. And
Our
I'm like,
sister passes out every time. And the most funniest story is when our niece got a nosebleed, and she was only like 8, and she was so scared and crying. And then our sister passed out, and Riley is crying and bleeding everywhere, and Shay's in the bathroom passing out over and over. Like, imagine your kid is like traumatized. No, I don't care. I'm that person where like, it sounds terrible, I guess, but like when I get MRIs and stuff, they let like the nurses practice on me. IVs, yeah, because
no.
it doesn't bother me at all.
I don't like it. I don't know what it is. The second it like, and it's like it's not that I can like feel it necessarily. I could feel my body like want to pass out or something. It gets like
yeah.
it's like my brain gets really tingly. It sounds so strange. I'm like, oh, yep.
I definitely don't like bending my arm or anything when it's in it. I'm straight armed and I get really grossed out. And they're like, because when I was in the hospital for the few days, they were like, you can bend your arm and stuff. And I go, no, thank you. And then I saw it. I was like, can I see what it looks like? And it's just, don't ever do that. Yeah, it's disgusting. It's really long. It's weird. No, I don't really care. And no, I don't know Dylan. I have no idea my boyfriend's blood type.
Couldn't even tell you.
So like when
Not
she
even-
said that, but the first one too was weird. She's like, so you don't know your wife's blood type, and you also don't know da da da.
Yeah, you don't know. You don't know what she does all day. You don't know if she has any friends, and you don't.
My
know.
boyfriend has no idea what I do.
yeah.
No, we have a calendar on my wall, and I tell you this, that has what I'm doing, the address of the party I'm at, because I do like events.
Yeah.
And it's like, he has no clue. A couple days ago, he's like, you still play piano? And I'm like, yeah. I'm like, I'm learning 3 songs right now. And he's like, I didn't know that. And I was like, well, why would you? You're at work. Like,
Yeah.
you're never home. But no, he would die. He would literally die. He would have
He's getting the death penalty for sure.
Dude!
If you go missing,
For
he's suspect number 1.
Sure. They're going to be like, man, you Spartan kicked her down the stairs, didn't you? I know it.
Traffic was bad coming home to work one day.
Dude, they were going 30 on the one road. Yeah, man, he is screwed. Because they're like, who does she hang out with even? And he's like, I, dude, Devin. And it's like, well, Devin's been working for 4 days. Like, I don't know, man. I have no idea. Like, we talked about it afterwards. We were laughing. The way he came in the bedroom. You're O positive. Like, you don't know, girl. I don't know. Like, yeah, Dale's dead. What about you and your wife?
You know what? I feel like we're the exact opposite. Like, there's this scene in the movie Four Christmases when John Favreau and his wife they're playing like the Newlywed Game. You know,
Okay.
Where they're like,
Yeah.
and Vince Vaughn and Reese Witherspoon don't do very well, but then it cuts to like his brother and his wife, and they're like amazing at
Oh,
it. And he's like,
I came up with this for last Saturday. Alibi.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
This is on our nightstand. A sock. Yes.
and he's like eating chicken wings all the time. That would be us. I feel like we'd be pretty good at that game.
See, I think it's overconfidence. I feel like if me and Dill walked in just like, and if you wouldn't, you are definitely the best marriage in my life. And if you guys don't win, you're a fucking loser.
Okay.
Like you guys are literally best friends, and that's all you do is hang out all day. So it's like if you don't win, I feel like that is on your chest though.
It's one of those things where it's like a weird like, oh, you mean like I wouldn't be confident because we'd have to win? Is that what you're saying?
I think you guys would fumble.
I don't think so.
Because I think you're like, dude, we have to.
I don't.
We hang out every day. Like
I'm not a person that needs to win. I'm not a very competitive person.
Yeah, I don't know. Because I do want to do that this year. I wanted to do that with all of us.
That would be it'd be tough.
Why?
No. It'd be good.
I think it'd be so much fun. I've already been coaching him on questions they might ask, and he already knows the answers. just in case it happens one day. And I was gonna get David Green to host it.
Stop.
Dude, it's in the works, man. I'm dead serious. Yeah.
This reminds me of that 70s show where they play the game and Donna, they're like, what's the one thing I hate about myself? And she writes something stupid like my hair or something. And he writes
like her nose or
no,
something.
Your big wily coyote feet. She's like, by what? He's like, no, we have that joke. She's like, what joke? It's so funny.
Oh no, you're such an idiot.
What up, always boy Stev? Today I'm here with Ash.
Hi.
And we are talking Gone Girl. Ashley, what did you think?
I actually didn't mind this.
It's a good movie.
It's a pretty good movie. I understand that the twist was pretty large.
Yeah.
And it was. I feel like it was a little letdown. I feel like once the twist happens, I feel like it should have carried through. Instead, it took like the right turn, but we can't really talk about it until spoilers.
Definitely.
And I feel like that kind of ruined the twist for me.
Sure. So,
like, the twist was great, and then after the twist was like, oh, I'm kind of bothered.
Sure. So a couple of days ago, we were kind of talking about this movie, just offhanded, like, and you were like, and I said like, oh, that's a pretty good twist, and you were like, oh, what twist?
Yeah.
And I guess I'm like, I guess it's not really a twist. It's more just a left turn.
Yeah.
It's like about halfway through the movie. It's like a different. I don't know. It's just it becomes a completely different movie about halfway through.
Yeah.
Because the first half of this movie is like it's a mystery movie.
Yeah.
Like you're kind of trying to figure out what's going on. Like. And it's all stuff that you love, right? Like I know you're a big fan of like mystery movies, murder mysteries especially, and it becomes something completely different about halfway through, and it kind of abandons the whole mystery aspect, right? So it becomes, but at the same time, I think it's a very, very well made movie.
Oh, it is.
I remember seeing this movie in theaters. I've only seen it probably once or twice before this, so I haven't seen it in a couple of years. So I watched it last night, and man, this movie fucking rocks. I think it's so well written, so well directed, so well. Everybody in it's amazing.
I think so too. She's great.
So
I don't know who she is.
Rosamund Pike's pretty amazing in it. Ben Affleck's awesome.
Yeah.
Ben Affleck, awesome just being Ben Affleck. That's like
I like Ben Affleck though.
Right? Like, because it's just him just being himself. Like the whole movie. I think the standout, it's the first time I ever seen this actress, and I've seen her a lot since then. She was in like a show called The Leftovers. She was in the Marvel movies as like a CGI character, but Carrie Coon, who plays the sister, who plays Margot, like his twin sister, is so fucking good in this movie.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna be honest, it's the most like I don't think I've ever seen me and you on a screen before more than this movie. It is everything they say to each other, everything like it's very me and you.
Because I can see me sitting you down on a couch going, I will back you up with whatever happens.
Yeah.
You need to tell me the truth.
Yeah.
You need to tell me. I think the truth was more of a twist than her.
Yeah.
But like we'll again talk about that. That blew me away more than the wife doing whatever.
Yeah. Okay, I see what you're saying. I know. We'll talk. We see. This is a really hard movie to talk about.
It's so difficult because the
spoilers.
twist happens halfway
Pretty
through.
Early.
It's not like it's at the end. So we have 3/4 movie to talk about. We only have half a movie to talk about, which is him trying to find his wife. But that's 45 minutes.
So let's
And so we can't really talk.
How about you? Do you want to give just a brief description of the movie, just for the listeners?
Yeah. So Ben Affleck and his wife. I can't remember her name right now. I can't remember either of them.
Or her name's Rosamund Pike, but in the movie it's Amy.
Amy.
Amazing Amy.
Amazing Amy. So her parents are like famous authors, I guess.
I think I think her mom is a writer.
And they wrote like this famous childhood book called Amazing Amy. And I don't think this really has anything to do with the script other than like the relationship between the parents and her.
Yeah.
Because they always put her on a pedestal and they always made her better than she seemed in the books when really she was never that great. So she always kind of resented. So she moved away with her husband and they made this really happy home. And then she just went missing one day. And that's what it's about.
Yeah.
And like they're always like the most fairy tale marriage. They're always laughing, and that's what it shows.
Yeah.
They're always laughing, and they're always kidding, and they're really into each other. And then one day he comes home, and like his house is kind of a mess, and he calls the cops, and then everybody kind of looks at him because it's always
The husband.
the husband first, and then it just kind of spirals, and he's like, it wasn't me. And they're like, well, it's interesting, like, we found blood in your house. And he's like, huh, that's not possible. And this is where everything kind of starts falling apart for him.
Yeah. It's like everything points to him.
Yeah. And then he is terrible at like being on the camera. Like everything he does is not right. Like the one is like him standing beside the missing woman poster of his wife, and he's smiling.
But everybody's
because it's
yelling.
a camera.
Everybody's yelling, smile,
Smile, so he does.
And he
it's
smiles
like,
for like
oh,
2 seconds. It's like,
dude.
everything he does is the most realistic thing in the world, though. Like,
so he's with his sister because he's not allowed in his house, and so he lives with his sister. That's where the sister comes in.
yeah.
Is he's living with his sister, and his sister is kind of finding out little tidbits of the story that he wasn't telling her truth-wise.
Yeah. So you find out a lot about like, because it opens up with like they have this very, very happy relationship, but of course as you keep digging, it's like maybe it wasn't so happy, maybe it wasn't so it becomes this like, did he fucking do it? Like, because like the opening scene, it just says the morning of, and it's him leaving. He goes, so he owns a bar. Technically his wife owns a bar, and like his sister runs it.
Yeah.
So he goes to the bar.
That was pretty funny. He brings the board game.
Yeah.
They're playing a board game. It's pretty funny.
And then they like. It's their wedding anniversary, him and his wife. So he like trying to figure out to get her, and then he goes home, and that's when he finds the
the house. The house is not in disarray though. It's
but
just
a little bit.
table.
It's the littlest bit. It's like the just so ever so slightly that it's like he came home and the door was wide open.
Yeah,
it's like, well, that's kind of weird. And then like
the living room is trashed.
The living room's trashed.
Whoa.
It's like, okay, and there's like a little bit so then the police come, there's little specks of blood.
Yeah.
I don't know, there's something about that scene that always stuck out to me, like her walking around, and she's the police officer who's I don't actually remember her name, but she's very, very good actress. Kim Dickens, I believe her name is. She was in like Hollow Man. She was in Fear the Walking Dead. She's a very, very good actress. But anyway, but she plays the police detective, and she's so like calm and so nice, like polite.
Yes.
But you could tell she doesn't believe him right off the bat. And like, so she's walking around and she's just putting Post-it notes everywhere. And you're just like, what the fuck is she doing? And you can tell it's her collecting evidence.
Yeah.
And like the one is like, there's like a weird speck of blood. Just, and it's like, that's kind of weird.
But it's like, it's a weird spot. It's like above the stove, on the fan, but on the top of like, he wouldn't have even noticed. No one would have noticed it.
Yeah.
But because she's looking around and this is what she does professionally, she noticed it, right? And that's what it's about. It's like this sister, and then Amy does this thing where she leaves like little treasure hunt clues
for every anniversary.
Yeah. And that's what the movie is basically, is him finding all of these letters, and it leads to another letter into a different location that is kind of giving him an idea of what's going on, and then so that's what it's kind of about, and then. But it sets him up.
Yeah.
Worse with the like it just makes him look worse and worse and worse. Right?
No, it's
I have never seen this, and I can't believe that it's been on my list for so long, and I finally watched it. Finally.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, everyone hyped it too much. It's one of those.
Okay.
Everybody said it's one of the most greatest twists, and it's one of the most greatest movies and da-da-da-da-da.
I don't know if it's a great twist or anything, but it's a very well-made movie.
I'm going to be honest. If I did not kind of have an idea from like just life, it would have thrown me off that what the twist was in the middle. It would have kind of threw me off. Like, and you know what? I got to be honest. We watched so many movies that seeing a scene that I wouldn't have thought of, and it was like, genius. Thank you for thinking of something that I've never seen, but at least halfway through a movie.
Yeah.
I've maybe seen it at the ending.
Yeah.
And it's like, just kidding, ha, da-da-da. But it's like, just to see it halfway and then see the other half play out was really interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Because
No,
it's almost like us peeking in after the ending, right?
yeah, it's interesting. I'm very curious what you think of Neil Patrick Harris in this movie.
Yeah,
It's
weird.
hard, right?
It's
If
weird.
you ask me, he's the weak link,
I think
it
so
has
too.
nothing to
Which
do
is
with him.
weird. We love Neil Patrick
Yeah,
Harris.
I think it has nothing to do with him. It all has to do with the fact that he played Barney Stinson in How I Met Your Mother.
Yeah.
And this role is pretty much Barney
Barney
Stinson,
Stinson.
but he's creepy. It's almost like Barney Stinson from the perspective of a girl. like,
But he's like, but yet he wants her to stay, and Barney never wanted a woman to stay.
yeah.
So he has Lily in the house to Barney. Yeah,
But that's it. Like, he's very creepy
dude,
in the
he
movie.
made me very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And then unfortunately for him, because he's like, well, it was her fault, because she's like, well, I'm gonna be with you.
Yeah. No, and again, we'll talk about it more in spoilers.
I know,
and
I gotta
shit.
stop myself.
It's tough. No, this is a tough one. I shouldn't have brought up. No, I'm just more curious what you thought of, because he's third.
I'm
Bill.
not a fan. Yeah, I'm not a fan. Him portraying that character like wealthy, like single with, I love it.
Yeah.
That's him.
Yeah.
It's his demeanor. And you know what? Maybe he is a better actor than we think, because he creeped me
Yeah.
out. He played the role so well.
He was
Where
good.
they were like, hey, listen, you're a boyfriend that never got over this chick since high school, and you finally might have a chance, and be creepy.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, like, he did it.
And
he
it's
nailed
like,
it.
yeah, we'll talk about it more in spoilers, but it's no, he's really good.
I really
but
think,
the-
though,
the-
you're right. I think he was the weakest link.
he is the weak link in the sense that like it like took me out of the movie.
Yeah.
I literally said this the other day where I was like, I don't care when movies like. So sorry, I'm going to go on a little tangent, but like, there's a lot of people who are like, oh, I don't like it when like the fourth wall is broken, or like movies look like movies because it takes me out. And I'm like, no, I'm watching entertainment.
Oh,
I'm like, I know it's a movie. I'm not, like, I want, like,
Yeah.
I love it in a Shakespearean play when like the like fools come out and they like start narrating and telling, like, I like that. I like
okay.
the storytelling techniques. I will say though, like, I will say that Neil Patrick Harris in this movie took me out of the movie.
oh.
When I watched it, I was like, oh, because everybody else in this movie is fucking top notch.
I think that's the issue, though.
Yeah,
I think he did really well. It's the fact that the others did extraordinary.
yeah. Even Tyler Perry as the lawyer, so good.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Where he's like, stop talking.
yeah.
I love him. He did really well.
I love that. He's like, next time somebody asks, you are not a handwriting expert. Yeah, because the cop is like, does this look like your wife's handwriting? And he's like, the lawyer's like, nope. And Ben Affleck's like, yeah, it looks like it. And he's just like,
You're such an
you are not a handwriting expert. Next time anybody asks.
Buddy, you're such a moron.
Okay. You want to just give her a rating? We'll just move to spoilers.
Yeah.
All right.
I think I gave this movie a 3.
A 3 out of.
5.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say. I was like, out of 10.
Oh, we do 10, don't we?
Yeah.
I'm thinking of Letterboxd,
yeah.
aren't I?
I'm gonna give it an 8. I think it's very well made. I think there are a couple things that don't make it a perfect movie by any means, but like, I think it's very, very good.
I would give it a 7. I'm okay with that.
Okay.
Where if I was here and you were doing a double feature and one of them was Gone Girl, I would watch it again.
Awesome.
But if it's me sitting in my house, I could think of 15 better movies.
Sure.
So right now. So no, I will never watch it again, but I'm happy I did. I finally watched it. I see what everyone is. I get it.
Yeah, for sure.
At least it's not like, I get where I'm saying, where it's like everybody hyped it up too much. But there's a part of me that's like, it deserved it.
Yeah, for sure.
It was just ruined for me
By
because
people-
of just society. It's like Star Wars. If you've never seen Star Wars, you know the twist. Like, it's because it's just society.
Yeah.
And there's TikTok and there's movie clips in the world, and yeah, so.
Okay.
But anyways, 7. Yeah, maybe I'll watch it again one day.
While we're on the subject of 7, just before we go to spoilers, this movie was also directed by David Fincher, which I think is, so it was. I want to say
Who
it
we
was.
love. I think we like every one of his movies pretty much.
I love. His last 2 movies, I'm like, whatever. I'm trying to remember what his last movie was. It just came out. I thought Mank was just whatever. It wasn't very good. And and I thought The Killer was okay, but like everything else that he did before that is amazing.
Yeah.
So this was the movie that he did right after the Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. I don't know if you ever saw
Okay.
that. It's pretty.
I saw it when it was a thing when it came out.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, that's like the hacker.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched it when it came out, which tells you a lot.
Mm-hmm. So he does The Social Network, The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, and then this. And The Social Network, I want to say, is the first time he used Trent Reznor as to make the score as like his musician.
Okay.
And so The Social Network has a very like ominous like score to it, and I feel like this movie is the closest to that. If you like the score in The Social Network, I feel like this has a very similar like creepy you know what I mean, like score.
Because that's what David Fincher does with like the music that is really nice. One of the best songs is whenever he's like, I was at a party. This is a Social Network. And he's like, what did you do? And then he's sitting in his office and all the lights are going off slowly. And it's just showing like his world is falling apart at the end, right?
I loved that scene, yeah.
Amazing. But it's like that music that is playing, and it's almost happy music, but in the context.
Yeah. No,
I really like the music in Social Network. He did very well.
I agree. And
we actually saw a video today that had the music from Social Network. Me and you both went,
oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I love that. So like, it's just a good song.
Yeah.
Like, I think, I can't remember what scene it played. I think it's just like the general song for the movie, but we're big Social Network fans here, but.
So, and then it was written, I believe the screenplay was also written, because it's based off a book by Gillian Flynn, and I want to say it was written by her as well. No, wait, is Gillian Flynn? Fuck, is that right? Yeah, Gillian Flynn. Fuck, I was right.
She adapted her own novel for the screen.
Yeah.
Modifying the ending to keep the tone dark but different from the book. I wonder what the book
I'm very
was
curious
ending.
what the book ending is too, but
there was a few things. Holy. The book has sold more than 15 million copies. The book spent 37 weeks at number 1 on the New York Times bestseller list. And the book is famous for its alternating, unreliable narration between Nick and Amy. Oh, keeping their reader questioning who to trust. This would be really interesting, reading the book.
Yeah, this would be an interesting book.
Because the movie, we see her in person, but in the book, you're probably only reading her journal entries.
Yeah.
So you're probably really curious, waiting for the date to catch up, and you're reading it as it goes. No, I want to read the book. I'm really curious. And I'm already reading Hunger Games right now, and there's like 8 of those, so I'm screwed. But I will read.
They keep making them too, so.
I know the last one was terrible.
Anyway, yeah. Next to spoilers. Spoilers.
Spoilers.
Spoilers.
Spoilers.
That was a good one. So the twist.
Yeah.
Let's explain the twist. Let's talk about it. Okay, so I guess the halfway point of the movie.
Yeah.
It turns out she faked her own death.
Yeah, so she wasn't happy at all. Well, I don't know.
I don't know either. I have no idea.
That's what I'm saying. I wish there was something that was like, because she even says in the diary where she's like, he only wants to have sex with me. He uses me.
Yeah, but like, at the same time, it's like, I don't know. It's hard to say what's real or not. Because she says herself in the narration, the first half of the diary, make sure that's all true stuff. That's important.
Yeah.
But then start fabricating stuff at the end. So it's like, what's real?
Oh, which is probably what that thing about the book was saying. Like, you don't know who's telling the truth, right? Because then you find out later that he's having an affair.
Yeah.
That was more of a twist.
That is a pretty big twist. Because it's like,
dude, I was like, and then he fucking sleeps with her?
Bro.
In the house?
I know. It's like, what are you doing?
If I ever saw, I would punch the shit out of you. You are putting me in this position. I already have you in my home, and then you're going to fucking do something that's going to incriminate you more?
It's dirty.
Are
it's
you
like,
crazy? And she's so hot. I get it, man. It's like, fuck. Like, I don't condone cheating ever. In this room, we both know that. Like, me and you both. But it's like, Dude, that was a bigger twist for me than, I don't know why her doing that was. That wife is fucking insane.
She is crazy. Like,
and then like she goes to the motel, which was so interesting.
yeah, that's actually some of my favorite stuff in the movie. Only because because the whole movie you kind of think, like, especially once the twist happens, you kind of get the impression that she's very, very smart.
Yeah.
And then she gets fucking taken by these two idiots.
I don't know how.
Just because she's smart, but it's like, and here's the thing, I don't know, I don't understand, like, I don't know, it's like she thinks she's better than everybody else, so she doesn't think anybody's going to be smart enough to outsmart.
Like, why would she have all of that cash on her?
I don't get it either.
Mini golfing.
I don't get it either. Keep it in your car.
Keep it in your car. Keep it, I don't know, anywhere in that part. I could have found 8 places in that motel that he did not turn over.
Oh, yeah, me too. Like,
it's like under the fridge. Anything.
In the vent.
In
anything.
the oven.
Yeah,
taped. Oh, who did that? Taped into the oven. They put the drugs. They taped it into the oven. It's like, dude, he would have never checked there.
Yeah.
And instead, you had this fucking thing on you while you were like, you deserved it.
Yeah.
And then, of course, you let them in.
Yeah. It's just like, I like that scene because it's like, at that point, I fucking hate her.
Yeah.
Because, like, it's like, oh, this girl, it all has to do with, so she is diabolical. I don't know, like, so, and then it talks about how she, like, framed the other guy, the other boyfriend from college.
Yeah.
And, like, got a rape charge for him.
Yeah.
And apparently in the book, somebody told me in the book, there's a girl, like a best friend from high school, that she did something similar to as well. Like they had a falling out in high school, and she did something like this to her.
That's horrible.
And which makes it interesting because it's not just men; it's like anybody that fucks with her, right? But it's like, man, this girl is probably one of the. She's a pretty great villain. Like she's a pretty crazy villain. Like,
you gotta give it to her. She was pretty good.
She's dedicated.
She's pretty good.
Yeah, she was, and then she keeps like she's like willing to kill herself and stuff. Like that's her plan, is that she's gonna kill herself, so he goes to jail.
It was so ridiculous. Just fucking, and all I'm thinking is, why are you driving fucking all this way to kill yourself?
Yeah.
You drove past water, and you said you were gonna drown yourself. What are we doing?
Because there's a bunch of things she has to do. She has to like call in the anonymous tip for the woodshed. She has to do a bunch of stuff to make sure that he gets there's like steps to this plan that she's like incriminating him.
So the ex-boyfriend had nothing to do with anything, right?
No, they were just like
She had nowhere to go.
Oh, you're talking about
Neil Patrick
Harris. No. So she got all of her money taken, and then she had nowhere to go, so she called him. But what makes him interesting, because we were kind of talking about earlier, like he is so creepy.
Yeah.
And he his house becomes a cage. It's so weird.
Well, because the first thing he says is, nobody can come in or out, or else I know it.
Yeah, don't worry, you're safe here. You're safe here. But it's like, the more he says it, the creepier it gets. It's like, oh, so she can't like escape.
Well, because he says it because he's like, I'm not gonna let you get away now, and he like kisses her forehead, and it's like, whoo!
But then she fucking.
Dude, that was
offs him.
Wild.
Crazy.
I was not expecting that.
Like,
and what really sucks for him too, so like I feel bad for him, right? Because I could see her being on the phone being like, I'm ready to be with you.
Yeah.
Come get me. I love you. You were always the one. And then sitting on the couch watching the news about you missing.
Yeah.
And she's watching it in the house. And he's like, you could see he's uncomfortable. Because he like gets up, pours another glass of wine, and he's all angry. And it's like, dude, I get it, man.
Yeah.
And then she like messes up his hair and fucking throws him out the door. And
then
she's like crying. And I was like, you're insane.
Yeah, she is.
You are literally, I can't believe she did that.
So while we're on the subject of this, what do you think of the ending of the movie?
Yeah, why would she go back? Oh, about like the pregnant?
Yeah, everything. Yeah. So she goes back.
Stupid.
Oh,
she wasn't pregnant though.
She wasn't. So earlier in the movie,
she did the pregnant friends pee.
Yes. But earlier than that, Margot asks Ben Affleck's character, like, was it like, were you unhappy because you couldn't have kids or something? And he's like, that wasn't an issue. Like, he jerked off in a cup and she went to get it artificially inseminated,
Yeah.
but then she backed out at the last second. So at the very end, she's pregnant because they still had those samples.
So she actually is pregnant.
So she went and got artificially inseminated.
Yeah, with his.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm assuming it could be like, I don't know, but I personally do not like this ending.
I don't care for the pregnancy part because his sister has the meltdown.
Yeah.
She's like, you're with her for another 18, like.
But she also has a really good line where she's like, you want to be with her.
Yeah.
You like her. Like, you could sit there and say all you want that she's trapping me and stuff, but like you want to be, like, here, like, he could have there were so many things where he could have very easily just been like, nope, she's crazy.
Yeah.
She's psychotic. She left me this note. Like she's
The cops didn't see the Brown House one, but yeah, he didn't see what was in it. And I feel like he would have been less crazy if he gave the cops the other letter that led to the Brown House.
Yeah.
Because then that's where they found the diary and the woodshed and the wood fire.
Yes.
But if he told them about it, then they wouldn't have suspected him as bad.
I agree.
It's because he hid it and then it's kind of burnt.
But she knew, because she knew he would do it, because she did it just enough that it would look like he tried to do something, and then she changed the door code. So when he walked in, he tried to turn the door code off. She didn't know the code.
The alarms went
so the
off.
alarm would go off. She did that on purpose. She changed the door code so the alarm would go off.
So
and that would bring the police.
Yeah.
So that's like, so it's like I don't know.
You got to give it to her, man.
Oh my God. But here's the thing. Like, I don't like the fact that she wins at the end. She wins.
She does.
And I hate it. It drives me crazy.
She drives there covered in fucking Buddy's blood. It's like, what the fuck? I can't believe she killed that. Blew me away.
Yeah.
That she killed him. It is so horrific.
It's pretty graphic.
It's like, you didn't even shoot him at least. Like, you gave him horrible death.
Yeah.
Oh my, you waited till at least he got off. That was nice. Oh, she needed him to.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's like he's raping her. That's
Yeah, and the DNA's. It's
horrible. It's horrible.
Yeah, you got to give it to her, man.
I don't know.
No, I'm not I don't think she should have ever made it home. I wish she was driving home and then a transport ran the red light. And
that would be a crazy. That would
after
be a crazy
doing
ending.
all of this.
Okay, so watching it this time though, there was a moment where I was like, oh wait a second. I guess they both kind of get everything they've ever wanted. Because he gets like a book deal. He got a book deal out of it.
Oh, because of his story.
Yeah, and then he got something else too. What else did they say? It was like, he said he got a book deal and his bar has been franchised as well.
Oh, right.
So it's like
because there's a lineup out the door.
Yeah, so like he's a lot more successful than he was. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
It's like, it's a weird ending where it's like everybody kind of wins, and I don't.
What's her job?
She was a writer as well. She wrote for a column, she said.
Yeah, so they both win then.
Yeah. And
so, yeah, like even her befriending the neighbor down the road. And then he's like, they're not even friends. And then they're like, well, they took pictures together. They're best friends. And the way she writes about her is so mean because she's like go be friends with the idiot up the street. Yeah. It's like, oh my.
It's like the more kids, the better and stuff. And it's just like,
everybody loves a pregnant woman. It's like, oh my God, you're psychotic.
Like,
holy.
And I love it. Like, and she she removes a bunch of blood from her arm.
Yeah.
And then she's like, pour it around and clean it up like he would. Like
not
good, but
not like perfect.
Yeah.
Not like ChatGPT and me going, okay, I have bleach and I have this. What do I got to do? All right, Ash. So you see, with his Australian accent.
Lime juice.
He's so hot. Yeah. Lime juice. Takes the acidity from the blood away. Chuck Palahniuk in Survivor. I remember
that. Another good character in this movie, I really liked Patrick Fugit, who plays like the other cop. He's the only thing I've really ever seen him in, aside from Spun, was, I mean, the thing that made him famous, if you ask me, is Almost Famous, ironically. But
Yeah.
He plays the kid in that, right? So it's nice to
Okay.
see him in something and like, but yeah, he's the one who has the famous line where they're like, he leaves and he's like, should I know my wife's blood type? And she's like, no, like, it's like that's not important.
I
Like,
was just fucking with
yeah,
them. It really did rattle me too, though. Even I wasn't even in the room, and it rattled me. I was like, ooh.
and it's funny because I was even thinking about it. Like, they were only married 5 years.
Yeah.
Me and my wife have been married for like 12, and it's pretty
Yeah.
easy. Like, but you also said it best when you're like, you guys are best friends. But
No, but it's easy with the
yeah,
right people. I know so many relationships where like they're alike, but all they do is fight.
yeah,
And it's like we literally don't. There's no reason. Like for what reason? What kind of? I have somebody at work. That's all he does. And he said to me a few days ago, and he goes, "I come to work because I'm in a better mood at work than I am at home."
oof, that's
And I'm like, "Well, that's so.
yeah,
Like, what kind of life is that?" But some people,
it's true.
that's. But as we said earlier, he stays.
Yeah,
So there must be something he likes.
I don't know.
He must like something. Like there, you must love her.
Yeah,
Somewhere.
we were literally just watching that Chloe and Lamar thing yesterday,
Yeah.
and it's like,
Like, what are you doing?
like why?
And it's like,
yeah,
but there must be, there has to be something,
yeah,
right? There has to be. And that's crazy to me. It's like, would I
Right.
stick by him for that? I don't, that's crazy.
but
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of the ending.
I wish she never got home.
That's my biggest problem with the movie. I think is like I don't like the fact that she wins. She does get fucked over at the one scene, and that's kind of my favorite moment because she thinks she's so smart and she gets fucked over. I
Oh,
love
the
that.
money scene. Like, why wouldn't it just would you be happier if it ended after the death of him and then she just got in a car and drove off and that was it?
I don't know. I honestly don't know what a better ending would have been.
Are you happy not knowing that she lives and that she has a life? Or are you like,
I don't know. I want her to get her comeuppance. I want her to lose.
yeah.
But I think it's because I just like Ben Affleck's character more than I like her character. Do you know what I mean? I think that's what it boils down to.
Did they have a they lose a baby?
No.
I watched too many movies this week. No. I thought in the diary she said they lost a baby. But I don't know what's true in that diary though.
That's very unreliable. It's hard. But either way, this movie has a really, really good opening and closing. It's this. So the opening and the closing of this movie is the same exact monologue. It's like, it's the same scene, but when you watch it at the beginning and you watch it at the end, it has two completely different meanings, and I think
I
it's
don't even
genius.
remember.
So what it is it's him laying down, and it's from his perspective, and it's her laying on him with like her head on his chest, and he's like brushing her hair, and he's like. I'm gonna butcher the monologue,
Yeah,
but
paraphrase,
it
yeah.
has to do with like, it's like I often wonder what my wife is thinking. It's like sometimes I just want to bash her brains in and
What the
spool,
fuck was that
it's like,
about?
just so I can know what's in there. And then she like looks up at him, but it's like so. When you watch it at first, you're like, "Oh, he's violent.
crazy.
He's crazy. He's like, like he wants to like
Yeah.
hurt her." And then she goes missing, and it's like crazy. But then when you watch it at the very end,
You're like, oh, he's normal.
he's normal because he's like,
He's so angry at her.
He's like, I just want to know what the fuck she's thinking.
Do you think he's pushed her around and he's like hit her?
No, I don't think so at all. But the second you know that A, she like fucked over the one dude, B, she murdered Neil Patrick
Yeah.
Harris, and C, she tried to fuck him over, like at any point she could just kill him and get away with it.
Which is though what she said in her diary about him though.
Yeah, but it's like
Where she's like, I'm really worried every day. I gotta go buy a gun because I'm afraid of him.
but that's it. Like she could at any point kill him, and he knows it. So it's like
He still knows it.
I don't want it. He doesn't sleep in the same bed as her on purpose. He's like he
Imagine having a fight about daycare. And you're like, I want him to start this year. And she's like, what, motherfucker? And holds a gun to your head. It's like, oh shit, maybe not.
Yeah.
Never mind. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Man, this movie it's too deep.
it's just
But it's just about her being a lunatic.
I do think her coming back opens a lot of plot holes a little bit. Like it wouldn't take much for just him to be like, nope, she's crazy. And then the police to be like, oh yeah, she must be. Like, you know what I mean? Like, because the second, like, you start, okay, she made the perfect plan to be murdered by her husband. But the second she comes back and she's not murdered by her husband, it's not the perfect plan anymore.
So
well,
she got kidnapped,
says she got kidnapped by
Neil
Desi.
Patrick Harris.
Yeah. But it's like, okay, wait, so he kidnapped you, but he cleaned up the blood? Like, why would he do that? Like, and where were you?
Why are you bleeding so much?
Yeah, why I guess because she's like, the stick.
Yeah.
But it's like, but Ben Affleck could just be like, nope, I found that stick in the woodshed at my sister's house. Why would Desi go to my sister's house and, you know what I mean, put the murder, like, what are you talking about? Like, that's all it would take. And then the credit cards where he's like, because there's even a point at the end where she's like, I need you to say you bought all that stuff on the credit card. Like, that's how I know I can trust you. All he has to say is, like, I didn't fucking buy that shit on the credit card. Like, nope, wasn't me. And like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just,
but
it would be a he said,
she said,
but it would, like, I think it would end in his favor. Like, it would take not a lot of work to be like, oh, and then there's that guy from college. There's this person, you know what I mean? Like, to establish a pattern, like, it would not take a lot of work, I feel like.
And he has the best lawyer in the business.
Yep.
So did that lawyer not get paid?
He must have got paid.
Well,
I guess.
They only get paid if you win.
No, they get paid no matter what. Yeah, most lawyers, they like work on retainer, and which he does as well, because he says he has a $100,000 retainer. So what it is you pay him $100,000, and it's like every time you email them, every time you call them, every time you have a meeting with them, it costs money.
What's
per
a retainer?
Hour. Oh, it's like no matter what, they get this amount of money.
On top of,
so if you go past it, so say it's like,
but it's not 100,000 and email charges.
It probably could be, but like,
he's the best in the country.
Yeah,
or is it just email charges, and then if they go up to 100,000, then you have to pay the extra.
Yeah. So example, like, he's probably like $200 an hour. We'll just say. So if you sit with him,
oh my god,
for like 45 minutes, he's probably rounding that up to an hour. So every time you sit with him, it build.
That's great. That's a lot of money.
That's how lawyers work.
Holy shit.
Most lawyers are under $100,000, but, and like, you know what I mean. But still.
But he was the best of the best at the time.
Yeah.
He needed that though.
Like,
and the sister had it.
Yeah.
Had the money and stuff.
That's it. I went and saw a lawyer recently, and we sat with him for an hour, and it cost me $300. Yeah. So.
I'm in the wrong fucking business.
Yeah.
How hard is it to be a lawyer?
A lot of law school. I think it's easier to be a doctor.
What?
No, fuck that. I've been watching The Pit lately, though. Pit season 2.
I fucking love The Pit.
Fucking good.
Loved it. And everybody keeps talking about The Pit, and I kind of putting it off. I watched the first season. I probably watched the first season in like 2 days.
Yeah.
The other place I did that with, there's only 2 more I could think of, is The Servant.
Oh yeah.
And The Haunting of Hill House.
Oh yeah.
Crushed it.
Great show.
2 days easily.
I think all of his shows, though, I watched.
The vampire
really
show
quickly.
I did really fast too.
And you watched The Fall of House Usher, right? We talked about this.
I don't think I did.
That's his other one.
I know, yeah, I didn't.
So fucking good.
No, I watched Bly Manor.
Bly Manor sucked.
Yeah, it
Bly
was
Manor
horrible.
wasn't very good.
No, I didn't.
No, Fall of House Usher. It's. I actually think it's better than Hill House. Maybe not. Hill House is very, very good.
That's a good show.
The Fall of House.
And then when you find out there's like ghosts in every single scene,
it's cool.
I want to rewatch it and
awesome.
find them all.
And it's a very deep show. It's a very well made show.
Yeah.
But no, Fall of House Usher is cool. It's like so they're all based off. Every episode's based off of an Edgar Allan Poe story, which is pretty cool. So what it's about is like this guy who created. It's like the guy who created not like a painkiller, like I'm trying to think, Oxycontin, pretty much. But so he like created this like 20 years ago, and so I'm trying not to spoil too much, but it's like, and what it's about is he has like 7 kids from like a bunch of different moms, and they all start dying. Every episode is another one of his kids dying. And it's like, but they all die in like horrific ways.
Oh my god.
Like the very first episode, it's like, his youngest son, he's like, he decides to have this party in the middle of like this warehouse. And the whole idea of the party is there's like a party, but then there's like a back room party for like all the rich people. So they could like bang prostitutes and stuff, but there's cameras all over that. So you can have like blackmail material. That's like his idea, right? So
very smart.
I mean, yeah. So
Whoa.
so they're partying, and then at some point the idea is at like midnight they're gonna turn the sprinklers on, and it's gonna be like a sprinkler party.
That's pretty fun.
It's pretty cool. But it turns out there's like hydrochloric acid in the water. So
you got all these teens running around going, "Woo!"
But they
and then skin burning off.
They all like melt together. Yeah. It's like fucking crazy. So like so like they all like, yeah, like you said, but none of them can get out. I want to say the doors are locked or something. And then the police like kick the door in and they find them and they're all just on the ground.
The sprinklers in the building.
In the building. Yeah.
I thought you meant like on the grass.
No. Like in the building. So like they're all just on the ground like melted. And it's like fucking disgusting. You're like, whoa, it's pretty graphic. It's pretty crazy. So that's the first episode. But like every kid has like a different like, but every single episode is a different Edgar Allan Poe.
Of what?
The Fall of House Usher.
Fall of House Usher.
So the whole thing is him. So it's the main character talking after all of his kids are pretty much dead.
Okay.
And it's him like, I want to say it's a police detective or something. I'm trying to remember who he's talking to and why, but he's pretty much telling the stories.
Yeah.
Of like, and so it's like, and it's fucking excellent. It's not better than Hill House, but it's close.
I'll check it out.
And Midnight Mass is also amazing. So the three of them I think are really good.
I'll watch it because I'm on a watching frenzy right now of stuff. So. Yeah, I don't have much more to say.
No, I don't have much more to say either.
We said quite a bit.
I agree. No, I'm good with it. I'm just gonna check my notes because I had a lot of notes for this, but I feel like we covered everything. I was gonna. You know what? The only other thing I really wanted to talk about was the dad subplot. What was that about?
What was the subplot?
Like there was one scene where he was at the police station and then he heard somebody yelling and he like recognized the voice. And it turned out to be his dad.
And then he just left and never came back.
And yeah, he just drove him back to he like must have dementia or like Alzheimer's or something. And then he like drives him back to the senior home. And then that's kind of it. They don't really talk about.
I don't even remember. There you go.
I think it kind of implies that he was a bad guy, but I don't know. Not really. I don't know. It's just a weird thing. Just a weird subplot. That's all.
Yeah, I definitely think it's the Amazing Amy part. I think was a little unnecessary. I don't know what all that brought.
I think it just. I don't know. I think it says a lot about her character.
Yeah, but
like,
there's nothing about her character that has anything to do with
maybe just
her. Her ego's through the roof.
Yeah.
Which means she's always comparing herself to this Amazing Amy because he's like, I didn't know you had a dog, and she's like, I never did, but Amy did.
Yeah, Amy got
and
a
it's
dog,
like,
yeah.
so it gives you the idea of like she's never thinking that she's good enough.
Yeah.
Or that she's like whatever, not loved, but her ego is wild. Which means I don't believe that she thinks that. I think she thinks she's better than everybody else.
I think she does too.
So,
which is why that scene where she gets taken by those two, like kids, they're pretty young, they're like in their 20s. Like she doesn't see it coming because she doesn't think that anybody could outsmart her. And then
put it in the ceiling.
It's
bro.
so
anything.
dumb. So dumb.
It's just stupid.
And I love it because they take the money and then they leave and they're like. You know, we could have been a lot worse. Like, you're lucky it was us.
It was us.
And then she leaves, and it's like, Jesus Christ. And I love it too because she points out everything. She was like, you say your name's Nancy, but you don't answer to it half the time. I can tell you're using box hair dye. Why? Like, and she just like says like everything. It's like, oh, I guess it points out that Amy isn't as smart as she thinks she is. She's not as smart. Yeah, and I love it. And like, and I love it too because she's like. To the girl, she's like, you don't have to don't let him make you do this. And she's like, bitch, I'm the one who came up with this idea. I'm the one who came up with the idea. Yeah, like, I'm the one making him do it. Because it's like, her whole thing is like, in the movie at least, it's like trying to fuck over men. But I love the fact that she was like,
Like
Wasn't
it
a
was
man
the
who told me-
woman.
It was the
Yeah.
woman who fucked her over. I love that. I think it's great, but
Yeah, like even because we saw it with Inglorious Bastards when he says like holds up the wrong fingers, right? And it's like having an accent would be so hard because what if her family is from that state and you're saying the wrong words and you don't know,
Yeah.
you're just in this accent and you're hoping that you're saying, grits right when you don't know how to say grits.
Yeah,
How do they say grits in Georgia? We don't know. And it's like, so now you got to make it up and act like you know. But what if her
grits?
family?
I have no idea.
But what if what if it's not called grits? What if it's called something else?
Yeah, it's a good point.
And it's like that was ballsy
Yeah.
of her to hope.
It was
That,
dumb.
I don't know why she would do an accent. Why wouldn't she just say her name?
Yeah.
I would have said my name is Amy. It's a generic white woman name.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have mattered. Her cutting her hair was the right thing and dyeing her hair was fine.
Yeah.
But the accent and her changing her name was silly. At least say a nickname that you had growing up or something.
Yeah.
It's like, if Ashley is missing, just say your name is Ash.
Or just say your maiden name. Like your
Yeah.
maiden last name as your first name. Easy peasy.
Yeah, but that only works for us.
Yeah. That's a good
That
point.
doesn't really work for Smith. Your name is Smith.
Anywho. All right. Want to call it?
Yeah, the movie's pretty okay.
Movie's great.
Yeah, honestly, very well done villain.
Yeah. No, I think it's a good one.
Even though we shat on her for the past 5 minutes.
Whatever. Until next time.
Bye, 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 bye.